All right, welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've ever tried to pack on serious muscle mass, you already know that bulking is notoriously expensive. The fitness industry is constantly trying to push these overpriced mass gainer shakes and premium supplements as the absolute only way to grow. But today, we're going to completely bypass all that noise. We are transforming a simple top 10 list into your ultimate macro to dollar optimization guide. So, if you're an athlete or a bodybuilder trying to force the scale to move up, you know the struggle. Consistently eating 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day adds up incredibly fast, right? That volume of food usually breaks the bank, which leads so many people to fall right into the dirty bulk trap. Eating low-quality junk food just to hit those macro numbers. But our goal here isn't just to hoard empty calories. It's about building high-quality mass on a strict budget.
To do that, we are breaking down exactly 10 incredibly cost-effective foods that hit the absolute sweet spot for budget bulking. And these ingredients definitely weren't chosen at random. They represent this perfect intersection of high caloric density, an optimal macronutrient profile, and a super low cost per serving. These everyday staples are going to pack a serious nutritional punch for a fraction of the cost you'd expect.
Here is our roadmap for today. Number 1, bulking on a budget. Number 2, calorie-dense carbohydrate staples. Number 3, cost-effective protein builders. Number 4, easy high-calorie snacks. And number 5, your fast weight gain plan.
Let's dive into Section 1, Bulking on a Budget, Fast Weight Gain Fundamentals. The real secret to hitting a consistent caloric surplus isn't just eating huge volumes of food. Think about it. If you just double the portion sizes of your standard meals, you're going to quickly overwhelm your digestive system and end up feeling way too sluggish to train properly. The fundamental strategy here is selecting foods with exceptionally high caloric density. This transforms your diet by giving you the energy you need for rapid weight gain, but without that horrible, heavy food coma feeling that usually comes with a massive bulk.
Moving on to Section 2, calorie-dense carbohydrate staples, building your dietary foundation.
White rice is arguably the most powerful tool in your bulking arsenal. Why? Because of its incredibly low satiety index. Basically, it digests rapidly. It clears your stomach fast and allows you to eat a massive volume of carbohydrates without feeling uncomfortably full or bloated. When you're trying to force a caloric surplus, that fast digestion is a massive strategic advantage. Plus, it completely absorbs the flavors of whatever proteins or fats you pair it with, delivering a heavy, super cheap calorie load.
Now, potatoes and oats round out this foundational carbohydrate tier, and they offer some amazing real-world perks for athletes. Potatoes are an absolute powerhouse for potassium, which is totally critical for strong muscle contractions and keeping cramps away during those heavy lifting sessions. Oats, on the flip side, give you a dense source of complex, slow-digesting carbs. Having a huge bowl of oats in the morning gives you this sustained release of energy, keeping your blood sugar stable and fueling those grueling, high-volume workouts later on.
Next up, Section 3, cost-effective protein builders, adding muscle and rich fats. Okay, in the fitness world, chicken breasts get all the glory for being so lean. But when your goal is fast weight gain, that leanness is actually working against you. Let's do the math real quick. Dietary fat gives you 9 calories per gram, while protein only gives you 4. Because chicken thighs naturally hold on to a higher fat content, they drive up your overall daily calorie intake so much faster. You still get all those essential amino acids for building muscle, plus a heavy dose of calories, all while saving some serious cash at the deli.
So, if you put these 3 core items together, you basically build a complete daily amino acid profile on a dime. Whole eggs are unmatched in the morning because your body absorbs and utilizes their proteins so efficiently. Chicken thighs anchor your dinner with those dense calories we just talked about. And then, full-fat yogurt is your perfect, creamy, nutrient-rich midday bridge. It brings in high-quality dairy fats and probiotics to actually aid your digestion, which is crucial for keeping your gut happy when you're processing massive amounts of food every day.
And speaking of dairy, whole milk is essentially a cheat code for hard gainers. The biological trick here is that liquid calories totally bypass your brain's mechanical fullness sensors. When you choose solid food, your brain eventually says, okay, I'm full. But if you just add whole milk to your protein smoothies or pour a heavy splash over some dense cereal, you can easily sneak in an extra 300 to 400 calories in minutes without ever triggering that full sensation. It's an incredibly strategic vehicle for jacking up those macro numbers.
Let's look at Section 4. Easy, high-calorie snacks, quick boosts for on the go. When we're talking about macro to dollar ratios, peanut butter is practically undefeated. We're not just calling it a generic healthy snack, we are looking at the hard numbers. Literally just 2 standard tablespoons of peanut butter can add nearly 200 dense calories to your diet for pennies. Because it's so packed with monounsaturated fats, it gives you a massive energetic return on investment. Honestly, it's a completely mandatory component of any serious budget bulking routine.
But remember, timing your snacks is just as important as the foods themselves. Bananas are your ultimate dirt-cheap pre-workout carb source. They digest super fast, sending immediate glycogen right into your muscles exactly when you're about to step onto the gym floor. Nuts and seeds, on the other hand, are your dense, slow-burning fats. You can just keep a bag on your desk and graze continuously throughout the day, letting those calories steadily drip into your system without having to stop your workflow to eat a massive meal.
Finally, Section 5, your fast weight gain plan, putting it all together.
All right, here is your ultimate tactical blueprint. Take a look at this list. Notice how almost every single item here requires you to shop the outer aisles of the grocery store? That's where all the whole, unprocessed foods live. By building your foundation with rice and oats, loading up on dense proteins like thighs and eggs, and leveraging high-fat snacks like peanut butter, you are completely sidestepping the expensive, heavily processed supplement aisle. It's a totally optimized, highly efficient system that protects both your gut health and your wallet.
At the end of the day, building a formidable physique does not require a premium budget. It just requires strategic choices and caloric density. So before you go drop $60 on a giant tub of mass gainer powder, ask yourself, have you actually maximized the caloric potential of your basic grocery list? Pick just one of these 10 ingredients, fit it into your daily macros, and watch that scale finally start to move.